Hi, I'm Jim Leo with PitFit Training, and today I want to explain how to use the foam roller to loosen up some of the tight spots, the knots you might have after a race weekend. Primarily, we're going to focus on the hips and the lower back area. The foam roller, as I mentioned, is called the poor man's massage. The idea behind this is to apply direct pressure to trigger points in tight areas and break up some of the tissue that is accumulated there. We use foam rollers that are black. These are the stiffest foam rollers. You can also find the white foam roller is a little softer, blue is a little harder than that, and then you go all the way to the black. Apply pressure to any given area for around 10 seconds, somewhere around there, 5 to 10 passes over the area, and when you find a spot that is extremely tight or painful, trigger points like that need to be laid on and rolled over, back and forth, back and forth. It'll loosen you up quite well. It does hurt though. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the glutes. So the glute muscles are an area you'll commonly find soreness and tightness from a lot of braking, a lot of time on the gas, prolonged periods of time on the gas pedal, prolonged braking. So we'll roll in, lean over and find the deep glute muscles, and you'll find the spots that hurt, back and forth, and then to open up things a little more and get into the piriformis, which is a very deep muscle, bring that leg up and go back and forth. And you'll find it's very easy to figure out where you're in pain because it hurts a lot. When you find that spot, roll it back and forth, and then we switch to the other side. The IT band, this is a very common area along the side of the leg. You'll see tightness in there. It's a hip rotator. Put one foot forward, lay from the top of the hip, work your way down the top portion. A little rotation back and forth will let you find the tight spots. And we're going to hit the upper IT band here. You can also roll all the way down to the knee, hit the insertion point. Back and forth. Again, around 10 passes usually does it. Okay? All right, we're also going to get into some of the hip flexors, the psoas, the rectus femoris. To do this, you want to take your foam roller and lay one side right into the groin. And you can apply as much pressure as you like, keep a foot on the ground or off the ground, and you're going to find the part right where that inserts into the hip and come down to the mid part of the quadricep. You can continue on down the quad and hit both sides of the quadricep. There's 4 distinct muscles that are there. We're going to focus on the rectus femoris, but also the psoas, which is a hip flexor. Back and forth. All right, we get into the lower back. You'll get into some glute medius on this as well, the quadratus laborum. You're going to want to find one spot and roll back and forth on this. Rotate over. Again, applying pressure where it's necessary. Back and forth, then you rotate, go to the other side. Okay? So this is a real simple way for you to recover after a race. We tend to use this prior to our training sessions with our drivers, and before they do any dynamic warm-up, they'll roll things out, get those tight spots out of the way. It's a great way to recover from a race. It's a great way to prepare yourself for a race as well before you stretch. And the $25 at any sporting goods store. But again, look for the harder models. That'll probably give you a little more pain, but a little more satisfaction out of your foam rolling. Until next time, I'm Jim Leo.